Number 1. Several studies show that a plant-based diet increases the body's metabolism, causing the body to burn calories up to 16% faster than the body would on a meat-based diet for at least the first 3 hours after meals. Number 2. A number of researchers argue that while the human body is capable of digesting meat, our bodies are actually designed to be herbivores. For example, the human molars are similar to those of an herbivore, flat and blunt, which make them good for grinding, not gnashing and tearing. Number 3. The first vegetarian society was formed in England in 1847. The society's goal was to teach people that it is possible to be healthy without eating meat. Number 4. In 2012, the Los Angeles City Council unanimously approved a resolution that all Mondays in the City of Angels will be meatless. The measure is part of an international campaign to reduce the consumption of meat for health and environmental reasons. Number 5. The average American eats approximately 222 pounds of meat per year. This does not include seafood. Number 6. Several researchers argue that a vegetarian diet can feed more people than a meat-based diet. For example, approximately 20,000 pounds of potatoes can be grown on 1 acre of land. Comparatively, only around 165 pounds of beef can be produced on 1 acre of land. Number 7. There are several types of vegetarians. The strictest type is vegans. Vegans avoid not only meat but also all animal products. There is a debate within the vegan community about whether honey is appropriate for a vegan diet. For example, the Vegan Society and the American Vegan Society do not consider honey appropriate because it comes from an animal. Number 8. Studies show that a vegetarian diet could feed more people than a meat-based diet. For example, only around 20% of the corn grown in the United States is eaten by people, with about 80% of the corn eaten by livestock. Additionally, approximately 95% of the oats grown in the U.S. are eaten by livestock. Studies show that the number of people who could be fed by the grain and soybeans that are currently fed to U.S. livestock is approximately 1,300,000,000. Number 9. The total production of excrement by the U.S. population is 12,000 pounds per second. The total production of excrement by U.S. livestock is 250,000 pounds per second, which would be greatly reduced if humans ate a more plant-based diet and had little or no need for domesticated livestock. Less livestock would also greatly reduce Earth's trapped greenhouse gases. Number 10. Approximately 25 gallons of water are needed to produce 1 pound of wheat. Around 2,500 gallons of water are needed to produce 1 pound of meat. Many vegetarians argue that more people eating a meat-free diet would lower the strain that meat production puts on the environment. Number 11. Vegetarianism has roots in ancient India. In fact, currently 70% of the world's vegetarians are Indians, and there are more vegetarians in India than in any other country in the world. Number 12. A British study revealed that a child's IQ could help predict his or her chance for becoming a vegetarian. The higher the IQ, the more likely the child will become a vegetarian. Number 13. Research reveals that if a man avoids red meats, it improves the sex appeal of his body odor. Number 14. Many vegetarians avoid meat because they ethically object to animal cruelty. For example, when stunners aren't effective on hogs, they are sometimes sent to the scalding tanks, meant to soften the skin of dead pigs, while they are still alive and conscious. Number 15. Vegetarians have only slightly lower protein intake than those with a meat diet. Various studies around the world confirm that vegetarian diets provide enough protein if they include a variety of plant sources. Number 16. Vegetarians often chose to avoid meat based on ethical objections against animal cruelty. For example, poultry is not included in the Humane Slaughter Act, so it is not required to stun them before they are shackled on a moving rail to have their throats slit. Some are still alive when they are submerged in the scalding tank. Those that are still alive are called redskins. Number 17. The American Dietetic Association, ADA, concludes that a vegetarian or vegan diet is healthier than one that includes meat. They note that vegetarians have lower body mass indices, lower rates of death from ischemic heart disease, lower blood cholesterol levels, lower blood pressure, lower rates of hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and less prostate and colon cancer. Number 18. People become vegetarians for several reasons, including ethical, health, political, environmental, cultural, aesthetic, and economic concerns. Number 19. An ovo-vegetarian will eat eggs but not other dairy products. Number 20. A lacto-vegetarian will eat dairy products but not eggs. Number 21. An ovo-lacto-vegetarian diet includes both eggs and dairy products. Number 22. A fruitarian is a type of vegetarian in which a person eats just fruits, nuts, seeds, and other plant material that can be harvested without killing the plant. Number 23. Vegetarianism is based in the ancient Indian and Greek philosophies. In India, vegetarianism was based on the philosophy of ahimsa or non-violence toward animals. For the Hellenes and Egyptians, it had ritual or medical purposes. After Rome became Christianized, vegetarianism largely disappeared from Europe. It re-emerged in the Renaissance. Number 24. Nobel Prize winner Elizabeth Blackburn found that a vegan diet changed more than 500 genes in just 3 months. It activated genes that prevented disease and deactivated genes that caused various cancers and other illnesses. Number 25. Some vegetarians may not know that rennet is often used to make cheese and, therefore, unknowingly eat it. Rennet is extracted from the inner mucosa of the fourth stomach chamber of slaughtered young, unweaned calves. Number 26. Ironically, the original actor who played Ronald McDonald, Jeff Giuliano, is now a vegetarian. Number 27. The number of animals killed from meat every hour in the U.S. is 500,000. Number 28. Vegetarians can be deficient in vitamin B12, which only comes from animal sources, though it can also be in fortified yeast extract products. Research suggests that a vitamin B12 deficiency may be tied to the weakening of bones. Number 29. A pescatarian is a vegetarian who eats fish. Similar to a vegetarian diet, a pescatarian diet includes vegetables, fruits, grains, dairy, beans, and eggs. Unlike a vegetarian diet, a pescatarian diet also includes fish and shellfish. The term first originated in 1993 and is a blend of the Italian word pesce, fish, and the English word vegetarian. Number 30. Plants yield 10 times more protein per acre than meat.